Southern Districts Car Club, we've been around since 1966. We're a motorsport orientated club. We do a few social events as well, but our main focus is motorsport. This is our track out near Walker's Flat. We bought it with the help of CAMS, Confederation of Australian Motorsport, last year, so we've only had it just over 12 months now. We're up to about 20 kilometres of tracks that we built ourselves. It's our baby, we've got a long way to go, but we're really enjoying it being out here.
So many places I have been, so many more. I wish I'd seen.
I don't actually know a lot about motorsport. In fact, the last gig I had for a motorsport event was back in '08, where I was selected as one of the Clipsal Grid Girls. It was the man boobs that got me that one. But what I have found out is that here in South Australia, you can be a part of a car racing event where you can actually be the owner and the driver, and it costs next to nothing. For example, this car costs $300, and the one I'm about to drive now costs only $400, and it can have you driving in your own race car out here only an hour 30 from the CBD of Adelaide. So this seat's widened, yeah? Thanks, guys.
One of the big things about motorsport is it's doing it in a controlled environment. And for the price of our entry fees, we're talking between $50 and $140 entry fee. Today's event is $50.
How good is this event? It is so cheap. It's not thousands of dollars a year, it's only hundreds of dollars a year, and you can race your own car like this person right here. The cars are so cheap. Someone said, have a look at this guy first. One bloke just told me he got his car off Gumtree for $75. So give the club a call. I say come out as a spectator first. That's totally free. Get some info from the guys and get yourself motorsport racing here in South Australia.
I always thought motorsport was an expensive sport. You need a lot of money to get into. I didn't realise how cheap and easy it was. I would have been doing this since I was 16, 12 if I'd known and had the opportunity. You don't need to be Craig Lowndes. You don't need a $50,000 car. You don't need Vodafone sponsors. All you need is a safe car, a seatbelt that's not frayed, a seat that's not obviously loose, a secure battery. That's it. That's a race car. Your apparel is a motorbike helmet. $65 to $100 is all you need in Australian standards motorbike helmet. Long sleeve cotton shirt, jeans, shoes. That's it. You're a race car driver. Anyone can join our club. There's no age restrictions. You can start competing from 12 years old. We run a junior development program, of course.
We started the program 11 years ago, and it's designed to bring the kids in to teach them about the vehicles and the cars and safety of driving on the roads, and also we use the tracks as a really safe way of teaching them car control as well without putting them in danger of running into anyone else. The age group is between 12 and 17. It's quite often when the kids get to their P plates, they think they know everything, and kids between 12, 14, 15 are great. They absorb so much knowledge in what they're doing. You do things like looking at the lemon car, looking at the truck. We get the police to come and give the children a talk about safety on the roads and drugs and pressures that they might receive from the fellow kids and parents, etc.
That's it, perfect. Up a little bit on your side. A bit more, a tad more, you're there.
A lot of people we find don't know how to change a tyre, and we've actually had a lot of the parents come back to us and go, once we've taught the kids, you know, how to change tyres and the safety of changing tyres and making sure that the vehicle doesn't fall on them when they're, you know, changing their tyres, that the kids know more about the vehicles and the safety of the vehicles and what they need to do than what they do. The cost for the 4 days is $220. That includes your CAMS licence, which means that you can go and compete in other CAMS events outside of what we do at the Junior Development Program, and also a club membership, because to be a CAMS member you need to be a member of a club, and that's for the year as well. So once you've done the program, you're set up to go and compete at other events and follow where you wish to go.
So these kids coming in now are our Junior Development Program kids. Their age is from 12 to 17. The ones out here today are all between 12 and 14, I think. So they're with their instructors at the moment. They've just done a sighting lap and they're going to go back out for their laps with an instructor as if it's a competition day. And if they go well with their instructor, they come out to a competition day and compete. In a Junior Development Program car, they hire for the day. I think it's $40 to hire a car for the day. A $25 entry for a junior, $65. Come on, Mum and Dad, you can afford that.
I've learnt a thing or two about motorsport today, but I've also learnt a safety tip if you're out camping. Now, John, if you're out camping, a fire starts, but you don't have a fire extinguisher, what can you do? There's your fire. Oh my gosh, my caravan's about to burn down.
You go and con the bottle of Coke from the kids. That was almost too much petrol on it.
Oh, cheers, mate. How good's that?
It was pretty good. You can have a drink if you want to.
It's probably one of South Australia's best kept secrets, grassroots motorsport. I was lucky enough to grow up in the country. My mates lived on farms, so I was lucky enough to learn how to drive from a very early age. Learning how to drive a car and learning how to ride a bike are two things I've just always known how to do. I was very lucky. But the kids growing up in the city, this is something that they can do. They can come out from 12 years old, learn how to drive a car. We're not teaching them road rules, but when they turn 16 and get their L's and get their P's, they already know how to handle a car, how to control a car. So cheap and easy you won't believe it. Just come out to Southern Districts Car Club, have a look at our new track, get on the website, come and join the fun, put a smile on your dial.